Tonight, as we prepare for rest, we bring before God the precious hearts of our children and the burdens that feel too heavy to carry alone. There are moments in motherhood when we stand at the crossroads of love and helplessness, watching our children struggle with battles we cannot fight for them. Mental health challenges in our precious ones can feel like storms we cannot calm, wounds we cannot heal with kisses and band-aids. Tonight, we come before the throne of grace, carrying these tender concerns in our hearts. Let us begin by acknowledging the Father who sees every tear, every sleepless night, every prayer whispered in desperation. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus extends this beautiful invitation. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Tonight, dear mother, you are invited to lay down the weight of worry and fear. Imagine yourself sitting in a quiet garden at twilight, the air still and peaceful. The last light of day filters through ancient olive trees, casting gentle shadows on the path before you. This is your sacred space tonight, where you can speak openly with the one who formed your child in the womb, who knew every day of their life before one came to be. Breathe deeply now and feel the presence of the Almighty surrounding you like a warm embrace. You are not alone in this journey. The God who counts every sparrow, who clothes the lilies of the field in splendor, holds your precious child in his infinite love. Even when their mind feels like a battlefield, even when depression clouds their vision or anxiety steals their peace, they remain treasured in his sight. In Psalm 139, David declares with wonder, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well. Your child, dear mother, is wonderfully made. Their struggles do not diminish their worth in God's eyes. Their mental health journey, though painful, can become a pathway to deeper understanding of God's faithfulness. Think of Deborah's story, a mother who watched her daughter navigate the dark valleys of mental illness. Night after night, she prayed through tears, feeling helpless as professional counselors and medical treatments seemed insufficient. Yet in those moments of deepest despair, God was weaving a tapestry of redemption, teaching both mother and daughter about his unfailing love. Perhaps tonight, you feel like that mother, standing in the hallway outside your child's room, listening for signs of peace, hoping for breakthrough. Your heart aches with a love so deep it feels like physical pain. You've tried everything: therapy, medication, prayer circles, late-night conversations. Still, the struggle continues, and you wonder if your faith is enough. Let me remind you of God's promise in Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This promise extends not only to you, but to your precious child. Even in the darkest moments of their mental health journey, God's hand remains steady beneath them. Visualize now a mighty oak tree, its roots running deep into rich soil. Though storms may bend its branches and winds may howl through its leaves, the tree remains anchored, drawing strength from sources unseen. Your child is like this tree, their roots extending deep into God's unchanging love. The storms of depression, anxiety, or other mental health challenges may bend them, but they will not break them, for their foundation is secure in Christ. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, Paul shares God's words. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. What beautiful truth for the struggling child and the worried mother. God's power shines brightest, not when we have everything figured out, but when we acknowledge our need for his strength. Your child's vulnerability becomes a canvas for God's masterpiece of grace. Take a moment to release the guilt that may whisper lies about your adequacy as a mother. You are not responsible for fixing what only God can heal. Your role is to love unconditionally, pray faithfully, seek wisdom, and trust the process. Like Mary at the foot of the cross, sometimes our most powerful act is simply showing up, staying present in the pain, and believing in God's goodness even when circumstances suggest otherwise. Remember the story of the father in Mark 9:24, who cried out to Jesus, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief." This honest prayer acknowledges both faith and struggle, hope and fear intertwined. It's okay to bring your questions to God, to admit that some days your faith feels fragile. He can handle your honesty and meet you in your uncertainty. As we prepare for sleep, picture your child surrounded by angels, visible and invisible guardians appointed by the Father, who never slumbers nor sleeps. In Psalm 91:11, we read, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This protection extends to their mind, their emotions, their very soul. Even when they cannot feel God's presence, He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating moments of breakthrough, sending the right counselor, the perfect friend, the healing word at just the right time. Pray now for your child's healthcare team, the therapists, doctors, counselors who partner with you in this journey. Ask God to grant them wisdom, compassion, and insight. Pray for the right treatment plans, for medication that brings balance without stealing joy, for therapeutic relationships that foster genuine healing. God can work through medical professionals just as powerfully as through miraculous intervention. As you close your eyes tonight, envision a future where your child's story includes chapters of victory over mental illness. Not necessarily quick or easy victory, but the kind that comes through perseverance, faith, and community support. Picture them using their experience to encourage another struggling soul, their testimony becoming a beacon of hope for families walking similar paths. The journey of supporting a child through mental health challenges is not a sprint, but a marathon of love. Some days, you'll feel like you're running uphill against strong winds. Other days, you'll experience the joy of small victories, a genuine laugh, a peaceful morning, a breakthrough in therapy. Both experiences are part of the sacred journey of faith. Rest now in the knowledge that tomorrow's grace will meet tomorrow's needs. You don't have to carry the weight of your child's entire future tonight. Matthew 6:34 reminds us, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Each day has enough trouble of its own. Each day also has enough grace of its own. As sleep approaches, surrender control to the one who holds all things together. Release your child into God's capable hands, trusting that His love surpasses even your fierce maternal love. You are a faithful mother, walking a difficult path with supernatural strength. God sees your sacrifice, honors your prayers, and will not let your hope be in vain. Subscribe and follow for more daily prayers.